Hello, Scotty Wotty, with a sexy body, Wotty, Scotty Wotty, with a sexy body, Wotty, Scotty Wotty. Well, I thought I'd do a video clip. I hope you are feeling a lot better now when you're actually watching this. I don't know whether it's because you were poorly a bit, but you did ask me a lot of questions. There's no point dwelling on that. Right. I tell you something now, right? Today, right, has been a nightmare, right? Well, the whole thing is a nightmare, right? And I'm the most honest person ever, right? What I mean by that is that I tell you the most honest things. Do not ever fib, right? Unless it's a joke and you know, for example, I can't even think of a joke, do you mean? But a joke is a joke, but I'm not a dishonest person. And when I tell you that I'm doing something or I'm going to do something, that I do it. And I love you and this is from my heart. So, what it is, when I can have a life with no fuss, no arguments, the less arguments, the less stress, it's better for me, it's better for you, it's better for everybody. So, basically, right, you know, today I saw Megan, as you saw in the pictures as well, and basically, right, and basically, right, because the whole situation is kind of like, they say I do social services, and I try and do my best and going above and beyond with Sasha, because I'm in that situation where Steve doesn't really want to bother. He's had one or two contacts now and then, but nothing, there's no connection like me and Meg. And you know, she gave you money out of her kindness of heart, and you bought a little mouse for your computer and bits and pieces, which is awesome, and pats off for it, you know. Yeah. So I've had the stress that will it be seen? Will that happen? Will this happen? I trust you. Then, you know, carrying that stress and going happy for 2 freaking hours. It's not exactly amazing, is it? Then going straight from there to Beavers. Now, both the freaking kids have been ill. Both flew. With James, it is a lot worse because he's, you know, for example, you got a migraine. So he's quite a moany dwelling. So I couldn't even get one photo of him. He said, leave me alone, I don't want any photos, mommy. Crying because he got a blinking snifty nose. I said, I'm not being funny, right? He's not even well enough for a warts. Why can't you go and collect it? Use your noggin. They sat in there, snitting, coughing up phlegm. Green out here, green out there, green everywhere. Not amazing. So obviously I had a kip, and I like to reassure myself really that if I had a kip, right, I like to know that you're well, safe, and all that. So that's why I go, like, please, you know, if I had a kip, right, and you know that I'm kipping, please, can you give me a message to say if you're kipping and everything was okay? And I genuinely, afterwards, you know, when you said, right, I'm going to kip and, you know, say God bless you and whatever. When you said a question, I'm thinking, how's this? Does he not actually trust me? Do you mean? So that's, you know, I just don't feel the thing. But anyway, cracking on. When I get paid, I'm giving you 50 quid, right, for the fags. I've borrowed at the moment 30, paying it back when I get money. So I put it straight onto the meter. So when you wake up, you see the money on. It's more or less the same. Just thought to do it straight up to the way rather than fussing and farting. So you'll have 50 quid in your bank. I can't do any more than that. Only usually for your fags, love. You know, if you want squash or whatever. Fair enough, but you know what I mean. I just thought I'd tell you this. It's a lot easier. Me and you are so in love. It's no need for stress. I understand what you're in stress when you're poorly. You mean, and I absolutely understand everything. And it's not nice, is it? You know, being here and then tomorrow, right? Got the titanium, man. It's not my fault. It's not it. You know. So, and then you got to think about it like this. It won't be long then. It'll be a while till I ever see James again. Do you mean? So, us all the time, day in, day out, week in, week out. You know what I mean? But I just hope me, you know, seeing James for the little beavers haven't really upset you with Megan or anything like that. I just hope so. Anyway, all the negative stuff out of the way, because that's not me and you, is it? Let's be honest. Bones of you. Right. So as you notice now, as I said, you know, I love you more than gold or silver. Only you can satisfy. If you look in the freezer, there's a packet of baby wipes in the actual freezer. Now I've done this deliberate. Take it out, pat it. So instead of using peas, use it on the back of your neck, and it's not making a mess with peas. Try it on your joints, your temperature, everything. Baby wipes in the door of the freezer. It's been there a while. Love you.
Morning, lovely. You're right. So I've set up a cam on the bird cage, linked to my PC, which I've set up right next to the bedroom, as you saw. I've done my quantum analyzer machine as well, so I'm really chuffed with that. Like, so not really chuffed. Just want to fiddle, just keep myself occupied, pass the time of day. Just learn stuff as well. Like, so going to my weights and my measurements. Might make essential lemon essential oil, because that really works, like, so really effective, and it smells really nice, a bit like me, like some of my pets, like. And so I'm gonna change the light bulb. I'm just cooking, gonna change my glassware as well, like, so clean my glassware, so change the bulb, just entertain myself with the birds. They really respond quickly to music as well, like, so. And they got it's very quiet at night, but they spur into action with a bit of like a Zebrafinch song as well. Like, so, some studying. I'm doing reading on trying to figure out like why astrology read like astrological signs. They seem to be true to me. Like, so I'm trying to find out why. Like, so I think it's probably because the date, your date of birth like forms your personality. Then there's some kind of electromagnetic interference, like, so. And thank you so much for doing the electric and topping me up with money as well, like, so. Like I said, like, when you read what I've written, like, so, but I had such a sore throat, like, so. But I've got my painkillers now, which is ibuprofen and paracetamol. So things are a lot better, and just like my temperature's like starts off low in the morning, like, and it's getting hotter at night, so I was just like really, really groggy, sore throat, missing you, like, so. And I overreacted because I asked you a question, like, so, and I thought, like, oh, I got upset with that, like, it's our little things, we work them out as we go along, like, so. And like, you've got such a beautiful family as well, like, I'm just proud that you even consider like me being a part of it, like, so. I know it sounds a bit like weak and like, but I'm not like I'm not a macho commando like John Rambo type thing. Like I'm just like an artist and a poet. Of course, I gotta be sensitive. Like so, it's really I prefer that. I'm just knocking out strangers in the bar. Like so, what are you gonna do? Like so, so I rejoined the neighbourhood, and I put up a thing about Dylan Thomas and the garage saga as well. Like the second, so carry on. So the second cost of living payments from November the 8th, because there was a government press release yesterday evening. So I posted that on next door neighbour or whatever it is. Like so, just to make sure that people are not panicking and not spending too much before Christmas. Like so, it should really kickstart an economy again. But far out, man. This I've given up on politics. Like you fill your boots, love. So especially when you can't exactly miss it. Like it's everywhere. Like, but that cost of living payment, the second one, it's been on my screen for months and months and months. It just really wound me up. But I did see this guy, story about this guy in Gateshead who'd been living on vegetable water. Like so, oh, such riches, such heavenly delights, like vegetable water. That's all he was living on. That's got to be a piss take. Like so. What can I, like, yes, I go on, yes, stand in front of the camera, yes. In all sincerity, I've been living on vegetable water, like so, cretin. So, I hope you're really well, and, he just, he kind of panicked a bit when he's just like, da 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 da. But hey, we're here now, and I'm not actually dead, and I'm getting better looking every day. And I'll go out quite early if I go, just in case I get molested by strange women again, like so. Oh, my buns are steel, eh? Oh, it's a bit like Ned Flanders in The Simpsons, like, my eyes, my beautiful eyes. Alright, so I'm going to do some practice on Ollie, so everything's just settled down with it looks like it's scam, like, so, scammers. Otherwise, like, all three of us agreed, we're just not going to do fucking anything about it anyway, like, so, that's me, Malcolm, Twin Tech, like, so. And they look like they're going to put planning permission in next door as well, because he came to measure, like, we sorted that out. Like you need to, they put in, I don't know, it's going to go to 2 minutes and cut off. Like so, they put in architectural drawings in to get planning permission to make to build next door, which we thought anyway, because they close in. It'll be a noise for, it'll be like some noise for about 3 months, a couple of weeks, like so. But I built next door, and the yellow building went up, like it didn't bother me at all, like so. And anyway, we got the finches, and we can have our own noises and inside. We'll just listen to them, like so. So it should be okay, like so. All right then, miss new loads, and I'll speak soon anyway, like so. Okay, bye bye.
And before I knew what was happening, the barrel started down, jerking me off the ground. I decided to hang on. And halfway up, I met the barrel coming down.
Definitely Max very slow.
And received a severe blow on the shoulder.
Oh, what the heck is that? But anyway, hello. I love you. You love me. We are a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me too. Want to say you love me too. I love you, you love me. We are a happy family. Well, I hope so. With a great big hug. And a kiss from me to you. Want to say you love me too. I love you, you love me. We're great friends like friends should be, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Want to say you love me too. I wanna suck on a lollipop.
Are you okay? I'm so sorry. He wouldn't leave. He kept asking me if I wanted chicken.
I love you. I hope you love me. We're a happy family.
Oh, hello. Well, I've just got up, love, so I'm just having my first coffee, like, so. Well, let's go. Bumblebee it like so. Bit of a bumble there, darling. So, obviously, Charlie and Lola, if I don't break the fucking thing, Charlie and Lola will have a lot of fun listening to that, darling. A lot of fun, like so.
Home to Mama. Now, she used to do that quite often, but never on this kick. You know, she went home, Mama, Bob, she's going crazy. Mama, what we gonna do? He go preach, Mama, what we gonna eat? Said, Mama, we have 2 children, how we gonna feed them? And so my wife brought her Mama back to see me. And you know, into each life some rain must fall, and I had my drips for that day. Anyway, they came and I never will forget my mother-in-law. She said to Bob, we, Joyce and I, agree that you need help. I said, I need help. And they said, yes, we believe you need some help. Would you be willing to go down to see the doctor? I said, oh, yeah, you know, I'd be willing to go down and see the doctor. They said, all right, we have an appointment at 11 o'clock for you to go down to see the doctor. Well, now, they didn't tell me it was a psychiatrist. They didn't tell me it was a head shrinker, you know. They didn't tell me. And I walked in to see this man, and he must have been a backslidden psychiatrist. Didn't even have a couch, just had a chair, you know. So I walked in, and he said, how are you, Mr. Harrington? I said, I'm saved. And he said, uh-huh. And so we sat down there for just a few minutes, and in a few minutes he said, Mr. Harrington, some folks believe you need some help. Some folks real close to you. I said, well, help me, doctor. Help me, doctor. So we went to work there for a little while, and he asked me a few minutes, and he said, what's your address? He said. I said, which one you want? My heavenly home, my earthly home? He said, give me the one down here. I gave it to him there just a minute. And finally we got to talking a little bit, and I started telling him about how my life had changed and what had happened to me. And finally he went on, and he said, wait just a minute. He said, when were you born? I said, which time, doctor? He said, you've been born more than once. I said, yeah, I've been born twice. And when you've been born twice, you won't die but once, but when you're born once, you die twice. He said, no, you do need help, fella. You do need help. So I went on for a little while and talked to the psychiatrist, and after 45 minutes, he took his briefcase and closed it up, and we got down on our knees, and he gave his heart to the Lord.
Morning, lovely. So, I'd like to get the bathroom light is working like so. Being a good boy today. I even fix it in the dark, yeah. Feeling a lot better, like so. Bit of a cough, but temperature's not too bad. Got up early again, but 3:30, so suppose I'll have a nap after food. Baking now, so I'll be alright. I'm recording the birdies.
That's the Captain Beanie one. We have a top here. Flint. Oh, better stop filming, too lady. You shall go out with joy and be led forth in peace. And the mountains and the hills shall break forth before you. There be shouts of joy, and all the trees of the field they will clap their hands. And all the trees of the field will clap their hands, and the trees of the fields will clap their hands, and the trees of the fields will clap their hands, and we'll go out with joy. I go out with joy and be led forth in peace, and the mountains and the hills will break forth before you. There be shouts of joy, and the trees of the field will clap their hands, and the trees of the field will clap their hands, and the trees of the field will clap their hands, and trees of the field will clap their hands, and you go out with joy. The trees of the field will clap their hands, and trees of the field will clap their hands. The trees of the field will clap their hands, and you go out with joy. The trees of the field will clap their hands, the trees of the field will clap their hands. The trees of the field will clap their hands, and you go out with joy. To get this, which is a catapult, and then it'll be over. I think it's about to say a little bit, so it gives me time to see it. But I'm not got you time, he's not in the friggin' mood for a photo anyway, or if you can, I'll try my best, but it is what it is. Just got it out of the happening. Just by the dragon. Just hope you're okay. I cannot believe I slept on the sofa until 10:30. My lady didn't wake up. A minute. Hey, alright.
Aye, alright.
So, bring back the dragon. I don't think they used to people filming around here. And it's raining. It's broad shot, I think. And it built actually in the metal boxing. They're sophisticated how not these. See? 1, 2, 3. And I got the kitchens, bathrooms, etc. And we're coming up to where that's Brecon House. Each individual council block has 18. This one's, I think it's Gwent. The other one's Flint. And where Flint is where the Captain Beanie lives.
Johnny and all have just been bathing in the bowl, love. So, because you can see the water at the top is all really cloudy and dirty, like so. Put a bowl in it, so you can change it frequently. It's easy to get in and out. The Rubik's Cube is just like, it's easy to handle as well, like so, and it's really colourful, like so, matches the runs, like so. Put the skull down the corner so they can hop in there. The food's on the bottom but there. But I'm gonna get some like stainless steel clip-on feeders, like so. But of course, the little birds need a bath as well, like so. So, dirty bastards, just piss you all over me.
Hello, it's me again, Weedy, and I got somebody to talk to you. Hello, my name is Millie, and I can be very, very silly. Right, I got a word with you. Yeah, that's right. But basically, I'm looking after Mommy. That's that lady there. And she been looking after my brother Tim Tims in his Tim Tims. I hope you love her, as I love you. I love you so much. And I got a song for you. Come on then, let's sing the breakfast song. How do you like you? Wait a minute, no, don't get too excited. How do you like your eggs in the morning? Just like Mommy boobs. Small and round and very yolky. Just like Mommy boobs. Isn't she cheeky? No, I'm not. Bless you. Don't you start coming down with the flu now. Diggy, 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 diggy. I love you, Starty. Oh, the best Scotty Waddy. Oh, the sexy body, Waddy, Starty Waddy. He touch my mommy every fluffy night when she's here. She's a good little girl, just like me. Love you, Hello, Scotty, with the sexy body, Watty, Scotty, Watty. With the sexy body, Watty. With the sexy body, Watty, Scotty, Watty. Well, I'm hoping that you're okay. Obviously, I think it was about 2.5 hours ago. Give or take, we were having a lovely conversation. It is now 8:43, so it's 6, call it 2.5 hours ago. So I'm hoping that you're okay. I hope you don't mind me doing the actual video clip. I'm watching a program at the moment called Tonight. It's on ITV. The cost of living, you know what I mean? It's kind of like those ones where it brings up issues, if you know what I mean? Tonight, and they got the topic. Alright? Sorry. So basically, right, I've been thinking, right, they on about the cost of living and people and all this sort of stuff really struggling with the energy bills and putting food on the plate and etc. etc. and it's normally the people who have got either kids or maybe poorly, if you know what I mean. Like, I didn't even think about the people who got dialysis in the house, and it takes like 70 quid apparently, just doing the saying, right, to run the dialysis a month, 70 quid on top of their own bill. Stuff like that really. Obviously, like the prepaid meters are a lot more expensive, etc., etc. But I was been really thinking, right? Perhaps this won't happen because it's my idea, but why didn't the government give like close community halls money? So it's kind of like a massive, like giant soup kitchen, but it's a lot more than frigging just soup. And we have a way where we can just switch off our energy. Obviously, we do need it for our fridge freezers, etc. And obviously, when people have got medication like dialysis. But what about the idea, like, you know, like that metal thing that you had for your guitar? It's not something I would like, but do you know what I mean? And it sparks. Do you mean that little thing? Well, if people went to a place to charge things up and then have like the vitals, like let's say the fridge freezer, or if you've got a gas cooker but you need it for the ignition, that, do you understand what I'm saying? So, or maybe the washing machine. So you're draining the electric from these charged things, so you're not having a bill for that. And by having these community halls, which are government things, which I think is my good idea, then you're getting people out to converse rather than cooping up with like 5 maybe, blankets or a duvet or, right? Because what you got to realize, it's okay to keep warm, right? As in warm to touch. Then you become sweaty. So our people are going to be unhygienic, should we say, because they can't afford to turn the tap on to heat the water, for our hot water, or they're going to go back to a situation of having cold baths. Do you understand what I mean? So it's kind of like one of those situations, which is like really bizarre. You mean? I'm not not a teapot, so, teas and coffee doesn't really bother me type of scenario. I haven't seen it significantly change, affecting me and you, Scotty. One bit. You still smoke, which that's reduced dramatically, and I'm so proud of you. So, so proud of you, babes. Absolutely adore you for everything you've done and doing. Oh gosh. Dull, aren't I? But you know what I'm saying? Like, what may not affect us, because we always have food, and the one thing we do have is cooking skills. And I do believe, right, and I know it's stupid, and sorry, that was Meg. But what I'm saying is that the government, before it announced the actual price rises and people are like, oh my gosh, you mean, they knew it was happening. So why didn't they put free cooking basic classes for all, whether you're working or not? Right? How hard is it to like put basic 5 meals together? Grab a bag of potatoes for £2 or something, or even grow your own potatoes. Do you mean? And just basic food, so that they don't have to go out and buy frozen meals. They can change the way they shop, eat healthily, even eat broths. And if you're veggie, just take the meat out. A lot of things like that, really. Gas cookers, the ones with little cylinders. You click on the gas in the back, kind of like what you had, but like an actual like kind of stove doing something like a camper stove, and it clicks it on the back, and things like that. I think people will have to use rather than the main gas supply. I do believe that should have been available ages ago. People take for granted that it's very stereotypical type people still out there. Men do the DIY and women do the cooking, where I believe that some of that, but what it is, when you're not academically gifted, when you got reading and writing skill issues, right, then what you're gonna have, it's in the brain, it's not me making it up, right? When you're not academically gifted, you're more likely to be practical, right? And I've seen this trait with a lot of different people. Myself, I'm very practical, artistic, love cooking, and I love my DIY. And basically, I got a lot of stories up here, but transferring it to paper is sort of gobbledygook. It's about punctuation, and people used to really have a go at me, like throughout my childhood, especially I'd say went from my age of 10, to be honest, upwards all the way through. As I was going older, it was getting worse and worse and worse. When you start a story, they used to go, you got to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And what they call a blub, is it? Blub or whatever? A blurb, or something, I don't know. Like, basically, you can turn over a book, read this, and you know what the book's about, right? Without actually reading the book, that type of thing. That's what it means. But because my brain doesn't work like that, I can be talking about one thing, even when I'm just having a day-to-day conversation, talking about one thing, and I can be talking about something else, and it'd be like a massive loop, kind of like going down the main road. And you're hitting that roundabout, and go, whoom, right? It would be off the Richter, completely different topic, and as it's coming back around, I'll continue that conversation, which I prior to the roundabout. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's how you notice. Have you noticed that with my conversation? That's what I do. And that's how I converse. This is how I write. And it's very, 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 very confusing. And so have a beginning, middle, and an end. So basically that's that, if you know what I mean. Can't even think what I'm blinking talking about now. I don't know what I'm talking about. That really does my head in. It's quite frightening, to be honest. So, anyway. See, I've got nobody to help me now. Now we was talking about cost of living. Now I'm talking about this and again. Why on earth am I talking about that? Gone. But there we are. This is what it is. I'll keep you updated about little Jim. As I said, 10, 11 o'clock. I'm pushing probably more for 11 o'clock. They're not going to freaking rush it, are they? For the results. I'll be seeing him tomorrow about...
So this is the lemon juice, making it so into distilling it, like so. I'm doing it for cookery, really, like so. So what I'll do is I'll put it in the freezer after it's done. So and it'll freeze, and then the oil will be nice and thick, like so. This is the reading, like so. The left side's like a reading, like so. There's the receptor. See, when we go, this TVOC, just background particles, like so. CO2 is 385. It's normally get pretty wheezy at that level, right? And then there's that. And then days go by. Then there's a wing. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Feel it, what? Choice. There you go. Perfect marriage. Mañana, banana, mañana. Tomorrow, banana. Well, there you go. There's no point panicking, because like, where's that gonna go? Like, it seals it, right? And I'm so. It's pretty interesting to see, like that. Bloody acids. See the plant. It's not so vigorous now, like that. I'll be like a